everyone. This is going to be my first vlog. As I've been saying in my last 3 videos, I'm going to do a vlog, and I'll be honest, I wasn't really sure what exactly I wanted to talk about, because sometimes I can talk about issues that can be a little controversial, and I didn't really want to stir anybody up. Not yet, anyway. I'm just kidding. So yeah, this is my first vlog. Kind of have to watch my time because I'm not like a partner or anything on YouTube, not yet anyway, so I can only do my 10-minute video. So if you haven't checked out my 20 questions video, I just posted that. Well, I'm going to post it before this one. Definitely check that out. Find out some little random facts about me, and if you want, you can do it yourself and post a video response. So I guess what I'm going to talk about is something that has been bothering me now for this whole year. I was actually with my boyfriend, well, my now ex-boyfriend, for 5.5 years. I'm 22 years old. I was with him since I was 16. And he broke up with me the first week of January, and since then I've been in this funk that I can't get out of, and I think it's just recently happened that I've realized that I truly do need to move on, and I need to kind of free myself from the pain that I've been feeling for the past 6-7 months. I mean, it's August already, and I know that it's really easy for some people to say, oh my gosh, it's been so long, get over it, but I mean, a week before he broke up with me, we were talking about getting engaged this year, and I know I'm only 22 and I'm young, and it's just, I kind of always saw myself as it was me and him. I'm not going to put his name in the video because it's not really important, but I guess one of the problems was I was with him since I was 16, and I knew him since even before that, so we were friends before that, and I guess I was never just me. I was never just Marianne. I always saw myself as me and him. And, you know, we were together for so long, and it was a long-distance relationship. He actually lived in Georgia, and I live in New Jersey, as you know, and he came to visit every 3 months, and we were, towards the end of our relationship, we were always arguing as to who was going to move, if he was going to move up here, if I was going to move down there, and it was a constant battle. And when he broke up with me, it was really hurtful. I definitely wasn't innocent. I know that. I know I'm not perfect. Nobody is, but it was a messy breakup, and there were things done to me that I really never thought that he would do to me. I guess it's how things happen, and I have to believe that everything happens for a reason, and I've really been telling myself that every day since it's happened, because I was so, I don't know, I guess I felt like in that aspect of my life I was set, and I didn't have my life planned, but I kind of knew where my life was going, and every decision that I made, and I hope every decision that he made, we each had each other in mind. So it's kind of difficult, because all of a sudden now my plans have changed, and I'm doing different things, and certain things that I was planning on doing I'm not doing, and it's just really difficult. And I think one of the hardest things that has been making this so hard for me to let go of is that he and I still talk. Like I said, before we got together, we were best friends, and he was definitely my best friend. We talked to each other every day for 6 years. We went through a lot together, and I don't want to cry on my first vlog, so I'm not going to, but it's really heartbreaking. We still talk, and we went through a messy breakup, yes, and things were done and said that were crappy, and I don't know. We're still friends, though. We still talk, and I know that a lot of my friends and family members probably would not, I don't want to say approve of that, because they only don't want me in this kind of toxic, I guess that's the best way to describe it, is toxic position, because they don't want me to get hurt again. And I kind of, you know, I laugh when I say this, but I feel like I'm hitting my head against a brick wall every single time he and I talk. He can't understand why we shouldn't be friends, and sometimes neither can I. Sometimes I say to myself, well, why can't I be his friend? But it's really difficult, and it has definitely put me in a hard place this year, and I have been depressed and sad and not myself. I'm normally a really optimistic, happy person. That's who I was, and I feel like this breakup has changed me, and I don't want to turn into a pessimistic person, but I'm just, I don't know, like I said, I've been in this funk, and I've just now started to realize that I need to move on with my life and move on with my dreams and my goals. And I was actually watching a video by Candy Johnson, and if you are not subscribed to her, you have to subscribe to her because she is an amazing person. She's a, you know, I mean, she's a wonderful makeup artist, but she is an amazing, amazing person. She just put up a video, and she really just opened up about her past life and, you know, how she got to where she is now and the hard times that she's been through. And watching her video, I mean, her story is so much different than mine. But I don't think anybody can compare their story to someone else's, because whenever you're going through something, you feel like you are going through the worst situation in the world, where in reality there are people out there who have it worse off than you. But she really, her video really opened my eyes to a lot of things, and I wanted to really send her a message and, you know, really let her know how much her video helped me. But sometimes you don't know how to put those things into words. But her video really helped me to realize that I have my own dreams and my own goals, and no matter what anybody tells me, I need to move forward with them, and, you know, I need to leave the hurt and the pain from the past behind, and I need to move forward, and I need to be a happy person and realize that, you know, I'm a good person, and as cliche as it sounds, I'm a beautiful person inside and out. And I think we all need to say that to ourselves every day, and we may not believe it. I know that I don't believe it all the time, but I think the more we say it to ourselves, the closer we get to believing it. And I think everybody really needs to look in the mirror in the morning when they wake up and say, I am a beautiful person inside and out. This breakup has made me feel like I was worth nothing. I'm going to be completely honest. And, you know, I know everyone goes through it, but it's, like I said, you know, when you're going through a hard situation, you feel like you're going through the toughest thing ever. And, you know, we were together 5.5, almost 6 years. That's longer than some people are even married. So definitely was a crappy start to a new year, and I had such high expectations for this year, and I was so excited, and, you know, I had plans, and everything just kind of came to a stop when we broke up, and I don't know why I allowed that to happen. And, you know, yesterday I looked at my calendar and I was like, oh my God, it's August 1st, and I've done nothing with my life this year. I have done nothing to go after my dreams and my goals, because I have been so fixated on being sad and depressed over something that at this point I realize I have no control over anymore. Everything happens for a reason. Like I said, I keep telling myself that. Clearly God has a different plan for me than I had for myself, and I've realized that I need to stop trying to plan my future and just take each day as it comes. I'm really big on like planning and knowing what's going to happen and what I'm going to do, and I think I just need to have faith right now and, you know, kind of just take every day as it comes and not try to plan everything. So this was not supposed to be a depressing vlog. I hope this helps people in some way. It definitely helped me to get my feelings out there, and I don't know what I'm going to do as far as if I'm going to continue to be friends with my ex-boyfriend or not. I'll always love him. I will always have a special place for him in my heart, and I don't know if I will ever truly move on from him, because I felt like he was my soulmate and I was his, and who knows? I mean, maybe this happened and we'll wind up back together, but I doubt it at this point. That's pretty much it. I mean, I kind of have to figure out what I'm going to do. And I need to figure out if I can be friends with him without